बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। आज पूरी दुनिया बिलखुसूस पाकिस्तान हम सब एक ऐसी ख़तरनाक सूरत हाल से गुजर रहे हैं जिसमें इकॉनमी भी डूब रही है और जिस तरह शहादतें हो रही हैं। सबसे पहले मैं उन सब के लौहकीन को जो इस वायरस के विक्टिम हैं दुआ करूँगा कि अल्लाह मियाँ उनको सब्र दे, और जो हमसे यहाँ से हमारे से अलहदा हुए जो अगली दुनिया में गए अल्लाह उनको जवार रहमत में जगह दे। आपको याद होगा कि मैंने एक लेटर लिखा था टू द सेक्रेटरी जनरल यूएन which was on the 3rd April, and I was sure that this is going to in fact multiply its victim worldwide. So what I had requested the Secretary General UN with almost 7 TORs, and the 3 are very important. Number 1, the geolocation of this disease. Number 2, 0 patient. And third, if there is a genetic engineering on it, what level of genetic alteration has been made in it? Because it's not me who's saying. I was forced to write to the Secretary General UN because there is a lot of blame game going on. And I'm very independent in my thoughts. I am not blaming anybody. And I was the first one that it started in September 19. And now the people are confirming with the passage of time. I do not want to waste more time, or I do not want to spend more time giving all those details. They are in the letter which I wrote to UN. And of course it's in international media. Today, in fact, I decided to request Mr. Bill Gates. Why I am actually addressing Bill Gates? Because he is the one who has done a lot of good work for the mankind, starting from the polio drops, and Pakistan has played a prominent role in promoting this thing in the minds of the people who did not believe about the kind of adverse facts because of polio. And our government did well, and Pakistan People's Party was in power. I was Minister of Interior. Yes, we did face a number of problems, but we did it well that way. If you recall, and since now I'm addressing Mr. Bill Gates directly, Your Excellency in Munich on 18th 2017, you had stated, rather gave a fear that there could be a biovirus war, bio warfare, where the terrorists can use. You said it in 2017, Mr. Bill Gates. I mentioned in 2012 when Al-Qaeda threatened that they will make a dirty bomb. They threatened they will do the biowarfare. And if you recall, followed by, it happened in Iraq, and biochemical weapons were used. And there's no doubt in the international history, the same thing happened to the other country, other place, Kurdistan, how the people were killed. Well, I think your warning was very well in time when you said there could be a flu. We have experienced, world has experienced a Spanish flu in 1918, where thousands and millions of people died, and even Mahatma Gandhi, the then leader in India, he also got affected. Now there are 12 viruses in the world which has come and has created havoc. I will not go into details, but it is very much in my book, which is going to be launched in next 3 to 4 days. The other thing which you said on one of your statement in 1918, where you said that there could be a virus, there could be a influenza type disease which could kill 30 million people. And I think this warning which you gave was very timely warning. And I think that the world took you lightly. I wish that those who look after these things, the world authorities, including WHO, that they had started doing the research, because your foundation, I believe, has done a lot of work in it. And that's why I'm addressing you directly via a letter, and also this presser, with the humble request on my behalf, on behalf of my country, on behalf of every individual in the world, because till today, even being so advanced in scientific terms, we have not been able to find out the origin, which is very important. And it's important for the welfare of the people and to clear the doubts in the mind of the people that how has it come. It's my question and my children's question. Mr. Bill Gates, the same question your children must be asking you. Everybody around wants to know, is it man-made or is it a natural curse? In both the cases, we want to know. And I'm sure you have the ability and you have the capability. And therefore, I call upon you to please have a meeting with the Secretary General UN, whom I have written this letter. He has acknowledged it very graciously. I'm grateful to him. And after your letter, you have received it. And having your response, I will start my international movement on the international investigation into this by a highest commission, which there should be virologists, there should be biologists, there should be scientists, there should be all those people who have worked on it. And this is, sorry to say, I'm using a word, it's very upsetting for the world with this modern technology, modern world, why we have failed so far, allowed to kill millions of people. And it's not finishing here. And of course, third world is going to face it because the economies are affected. The industrialization is closed. People are likely to die with hunger as well. So earlier the better. Mr. Bill Gates, I will just conclude requesting you to please use your influence and also, if possible, involve your Bill Foundation, which has done a lot of work in the past to detect the geolocation of this disease. And mind it, Mr. Bill, and to the world, whoever is listening to me, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just requesting, let us start doing a work to detect the geolocation, zero patient, and its severity, why its severity is varying from country to country. These are the questions. I have already consolidated it, and I have certain more information on it, which I have collected. If there is an investigation, if there is any commission announced by the UN, I'll be very happy to join the investigation with them, to help them out. As a member of the investigative unit, you can say, or a community, we are, as a former Interpol investigator, and of course, belonging to this cadre, I thought that I should put my share in this one, and I'll continue to be at your disposal in my whatever knowledge I have got, and let us work together. You are a good motivator. You motivate people, motivate all the nations that we got to find where it started, because we can't afford to lose so many loved ones. Thank you very much. मैंने बिल गेट्स साहब से ये लेटर इसलिए उनको लिखा है क्योंकि उन्होंने $16 मिलियन यूएस को दिया है कि आप इसको इन्वेस्टिगेट करें, लेकिन ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन एक मुल्क तक महदूद रहेगी। मेरा ये ख्याल है कि इस इन्वेस्टिगेशन को आगे जाना चाहिए और उसमें एक हाई पावर्ड यूएन का कमीशन विच इज विद इन द पावर ऑफ यूएन सेक्रेटरी जनरल, बिकॉज देयर इज ए कन्वेंशन विच इज कॉल्ड बायो वारफेयर कन्वेंशन Geneva 1975. Very less people know, and there was a reason for this biowarfare convention, because the world was suspecting that there will be genetic engineering which will be changing the viruses, which will be actually bringing in the biowarfare thing. So once the investigation is started, two things will happen. The investigation will start, at least we'll know it. Second, nobody will ever dare to actually fiddle with the genetic engineering and change the structure, normal culture of the viruses.